You think Wally should show everybody the yard? Yeah, let's go do a yard update. Come on, let's go. Come on, Lucy Goosey. We gotta go show everybody the yard. Yeah, come. There we go. Friends, it's June. We have a screen door cover thingy. Isn't that exciting? It's beautiful out here. It's in the 60s. Moose is having a great time. Yeah, he's having a good time out here. He's been laying out here. He's been laying over there. But it's time for us to do a garden tour update because it has been, well, there's just been a lot of stuff going on. So, our caviar lime, finger lime, all big stretches. If I don't say big stretches, it doesn't count. Our finger lime is in here, doing well. I have him on the deck just in case we need to pull him in for cold weather. Fun finds. The grocery store the other day, they had some Brussels sprouts and some strawberries for like $2 or $3 a container, which compared to local Home Depots and Lowe's that are like $6 a pot, that was a great deal. So we're gonna get those in. But let's go let's go talk about the rest of the yard right now. So I'm standing on the stairs to the deck here, and I'm just gonna do a quick overview this way so you can kind of see what's going on from a glance, so that we can get up close. Some exciting things. Raspberries still doing good. Not sure if that's going to be their final home, but you know, like the lime, trying to keep him close to the house in case we need to pull him in. You can see I got my Greenstalk started here. I do have my Greenstalk over here, and you can tell it has the new automatic watering system on it. There is a video coming out soon, but right now I'm just kind of in a tricky spot because my hose splitter that I had from before, I mean, you guys know the story. We've gone through like 6 of them in Florida, so I'm trying to figure out what hose apparatus we can do to split to get a hose access, the Greenstalks on a watering system, and all of the regular automatic watering systems that we want to do before. So that's going to be a summer project for sure. But definitely make sure you check out the new video that'll be coming out soon going over this system. It's been pretty great. I love it so far. Over here on the side of the house, you can see the umbrella stands are out, which means we're going to be doing some more of our tomato trees like we had in Florida. I've got some little seedlings. I know direct sowing is probably not advised out here, but $6 for a container of plant for per plant is kind of outrageous. But obviously I did get some. So we have some collards here. This is just a big boy tomato. He's taken off really well. This one is I'm super stoked. It's the sun sugar. You guys know I loved that in Florida. Cilantro seems like it's doing okay. You can see some of these covers that we've been using just on super cold days, but obviously now the tomatoes aren't going to fit in there. But the collards, they're mostly fine at this point. And here, I just want to show you guys from this side. So we're on the side of the house right now, looking into the yard, and I'm hoping to get some more of these steps because they've actually held up really well, and do that over here. But you know, things cost money, so we're gonna wait on that. But our pollinator tower here has been doing pretty good. A lot of stuff at the bottom hasn't really poked up yet. There is a lily here that did come up. I think this is one, and I think I saw one. Oh yeah, this one's coming up. I threw lily bulbs in the bottom of all of these, and also threw, yeah, there he's coming. I also threw some seeds in for like dill, and then I can't remember all these plants, but these got kind of sprinkled in here. But I'm pleased that stuff is starting to pop up a little bit because it's weird not having so many butterflies and bees in your yard. I gotta say, it's weird. It's very weird. Loose under this tree in the shade over here. Now I wanted to talk about actually these right here. You guys might remember from our last update, these are the trees that we bought way earlier on in the season that that we put in. They're technically probably not supposed to be in containers, but you know what they are. So we pruned them back. I was super worried about pruning them because I have no experience with these, but this is going to be our let's make sure I get it right, the snow cherry fountain, weeping cherry. Right, weeping cherry. It's gonna be 15 to 18 feet, probably not in this container, pink, and I trimmed it back a lot. It's had a lot of great growth on it. Super pleased with the growth so far. Interestingly enough, I've been pulling out a lot of well, things like this, like these little things are sprouting up every day down here. So not sure if I potted it at the wrong height, but it's okay. The growth is phenomenal in it. Very impressed. And then we have our apple tree, our 3 apple tree. Remember, if you guys forgot or missed it, this has several varieties grafted together. So this big spike here is going to be a gala apple. This one's going to be a Honeycrisp apple. Ambrosia on this side, and then this was another Home Depot one. It said it was going to be a dwarf one, so we'll see what happens when it grows up, but it's taken really well. Super pleased with that. And yeah, let's keep, I'm not moving them. I'm leaving them right here until I need to move them because they seem to be doing well. And this area gets a lot of sun. As you can tell by my yin and yang puppies, we got Wally, who loves being in the sun, and then Moose, who will overheat in like 5 minutes. So we got both puppies here. So you might notice there's some new stuff over here. These are my roses. They literally just got put in, so I haven't had a chance to do a full video on the unboxing and everything, so that'll be coming here in the next week or so, hopefully. But we got 5 new roses. I'll do a more deeper update in that video, but let's go over the varieties because some of you might recognize these. Sunbeam Veranda. We got Delish over here, Enchanted Peace. This one had been on my list for a while. And then over here we have Sweet Spirit, and then Pearlescent. If you guys have had any experience with them, I would love to hear about it because these are all new varieties for me, obviously, and they're getting all the good sun in their earth boxes where they're going to be for at least a couple years. So super stoked about that. Now we have our earth boxes raised up still. The structure's been holding up really well. This is this is what I found. It was like $2 for the plant, but there's technically 2 plants in there. Probably should have pruned one of them, but I've been pulling the flowers off. It keeps making more flowers, so we'll find out what kind of cherry tomato that is. Collards, and then another sun sugar, because those are my favorite. Should also probably pull the flowers off, but yeah, they're doing really good. We have this was a squash that again was just one of the really cheap ones. You can see in here my little humidity domes, though. We have some growth starting to pop up a little bit here. It's taking its sweet time, but I get it. So it's slower sometimes. So super excited, and you guys can tell I'm so excited because we pulled out the what are those called? Those umbrella stands that we use to make our tomato tree in Florida, and you can see the pipes are out. So I'm hoping we can make some sort of cascading archway here with the tomatoes. God only knows if that'll happen though this season, but I'm gonna try. And not to get too ahead of myself, but I'm already thinking of ways we can double up on enclosure space. So if we had to make a greenhouse, we could kind of consolidate things in it. So more on that when I have more than schematics in my brain. I gotta show them the walkway. So you walk out here, you're walking down these steps, you're walking past the cute puppies, you're walking this way, and you're like, okay, I want to go into the yard. That's what I'm hoping to have these buckets here. I really want them to be kind of flanking the hypothetical walkway into the yard, so there'll be nice big towers. I want to get some flowers in there, and then just some of the squashes. I have the strawberry plants, just some things that maybe I don't want to use spots in my earth box for. So I'm hoping a lot of greens. I have a lot of rainbow Swiss chard and stuff that I want to put in here, so those are going to be going up soon. I hope to put more of the official Greenstalk watering system in on them, just because it's a lot easier than what I made, to be perfectly honest. But again, it's just figuring out that hose, making sure we can run the lines safely, and the water pressure and everything, and figure out the timers. Right, Wally? Yeah, we've been spending a lot of time at Home Depot lately. From here at the end of the walkway, you can see the tumbler over there. That tumbler has been working so hard. I actually have some notes that I've been taking lately that I want to share with you guys, and it's going to be like a whole video. So if you have questions about tumblers, using compost tumblers or anything, let me know, and I'll include answers on to your questions in that video. But there's definitely more coming on that update soon. This area over here you know, it's so far away from the rest of the house. It's not something that I can just like pop out and check on really quick, which was kind of intentional, you know, let it just kind of grow. All of this stuff in this container were seeds that I started. So I don't even know if any of them have taken. I haven't really checked, but nothing obvious. This one over here just popped up. This rosemary was actually in the house in this container over the winter. And this little straggly green onion, I thought for sure it was going to die. It's pretty much holding on. The thyme was alive when it was inside the house. I put it outside the house and I covered it. And well, it is just not doing well, but that's okay. You know, the rosemary is doing great, and I love fresh rosemary, so I'm not mad about it. Will this stuff take off? I don't know. I hope. I have tomatoes in all of the buckets. All of the buckets have tomatoes in them, and I'm hoping I can create a trellis that'll grow, you know, down the hill towards the house. Will that happen? I don't know. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We're gonna try. My trusty Wally's here with me. Thanks, Wally. Me and Wally are out here enjoying the sunny day. You think so? Yeah. If you guys follow us on Instagram, Gardening with Alessandra. Hello. We also have another one just for the puppies. You can get updates if you want. And that is our Fluffy Wally. So on Instagram at our Fluffy Wally. And I know it's all about you and Moose. But we just shared the other day over the holiday weekend that Wally here is now 5, you guys. Wally is 5 years old. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I know, it's crazy. But he's 5 and he's been helping me in the garden ever since. And he's been very trusty. So, yay, happy birthday, Wally. Only good things to come from here. Okay, friends. Till next time. Bye.